Welcome to my book trailer. I'm going to be speaking and talking about Inkheart by Cornelia. So let's begin. So Maggie lives with her dad, Mo, or whatever, and well, she doesn't really have a mother. Like, her mother was just gone. Her dad told her that her mother left them, but that's not true. And Maggie realizes it's not after one of her dad's old friend comes. Dustfinger. Well, Dustfinger and Frid. Well, Frid comes in later, but Dustfinger comes, and he tells Mo that he needs his help. And Mo thinks he's talking about the book, but that's not it. Dustfinger came to warn him about Capricorn, the bad guy. Every story has to have a bad guy. And the bad guy must have his minions, of course. This is my favorite minion of Capricorn's. Like, his name is Flatnose. You can probably tell his nose is really big. But, of course, there always has to be a henchman for the evil guy in the story, right? I mean, this is all over a book, so what's so important about the book? Well, Capricorn and Basta, the guy that's behind Maggie, the Italian-looking guy, that's Basta, like the second-hand man. And, well, he doesn't like reading aloud because he's afraid that Maggie will end up in the book just like her mother. Maggie realizes that's what happened. So, Mo is kind of scared that it'll happen to her too. Dustfinger, he only brought Mo just to get back home to Roxanne, his wife. So Dustfinger takes Farid as his apprentice, sort of, so he can eventually pass on the world of fire to Farid so he can just leave, you know? And he won't have to do his job for Capricorn anymore, which is lighting fires and juggling. Risa, that is actually Maggie's mom. She's mute. She was brought out of the book by Darius, one of Capricorn's other silver tongues, which means they can read stuff out of books. But her voice was forgotten in the book, so she can't talk and she has writing on the right side of her face, but for us it'd be the left side. So Maggie and Mo, they eventually get out and they meet up with the writer. His name is Fungolio, which is a really weird name. You can probably tell because he has a beret, and he's really old. So he's the person who wrote Inkheart. They want to get a new book of Inkheart, because Mo doesn't know that Risa is out of the book. He just thinks that she's still in the book. So he's trying to read her out, but he doesn't know how, because she's already read out. Maggie finds out she's a silver tongue like her dad. So that means if her dad reads something out loud, she's not going to go anywhere. Because silver tongues can't disappear into the book they're reading, or what other silver tongues read. So, Maggie, she reads out a glass man, and this can lead to many greater things. Because, storyboard plot, I guess? The shadow, the coolest part of the story, at least in my opinion. So, Fungolio changes up the writing so Maggie can read out the shadow, and the shadow will eat Capricorn and all of Capricorn's men, like Flatnose, sadly, I know. So, she reads out the shadow, and the shadow comes and takes everybody away. Everybody but Basta. Basta's the only one who's been left out, and Magpie, Capricorn's mother. So, of course, they're the ones who escape, and Dustfinger can't get back home like he wanted to. So, he's out of luck, I guess. So, thank you for going through this, putting up with my annoying voice. And I hope you read Inkheart. It's a great book, great family book, I think. But, hey, whatever.